guys, it's Alex here from the Bridal Countdown. I hope you are all good. I hope if indeed you are like my good self going to walk down the aisle in a few months, that all the prep is going well, that it's not too stressful. And equally, if you're not using the Bridal Countdown for prep for the big day or for a big day, for a friend's wedding or if you're a bridesmaid, and you just want to use this to help yourself lose weight, then that is amazing and welcome. So today I want to talk to you about food, okay, nutrition and dieting, okay, my pet peeve. So what I want to talk to you about is how important what you put in your body is. And before I go into my talk, I want to preface it with the fact that I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. These people are enormously qualified in the science that is nutrition. So if you have any specialised concerns, if you have a restricted diet of some sort, if you've got any condition whereby you've got to have restrictions to what you can eat, then you need to go and see a dietitian. I know a very good one. So if you have anything that you need, specialised advice, I would thoroughly recommend that you go and speak to somebody who knows about the kind of ins and outs. So this is just generic advice that I'm giving as a personal trainer. So with that in mind, as a PT, I'm asked all the time, what should I eat to lose weight, to look the best I can? So this is actually a lot easier than it seems, okay? Your body needs food and drink to survive, okay? You cannot go through life without it, okay? But this is where it gets very complicated because there is so much information out there saying what you should and shouldn't do. So hopefully these basics will kind of help you on your quest. I'm going to provide you with the basics of nutrition, okay, that will leave you hopefully full, satisfied and losing weight, and you will never need to diet again. There is no need to be on a diet. Diets, in their, as we know them to be, the faddy diets, your Hate Watchers, your Bimming Worlds, your, various, there are so many. These things are created because they want to make money out of you. They're not giving you sound nutritional advice, okay? They are actually telling you to eat processed foods. They're telling you to eat the, Hate Watchers meals, all that sort of stuff. As far as I'm aware with the others, they work on, some sort of sin-based thing. It's short term. The only way that diet should ever be followed is as a jumping off point, as a place to get you into a routine. And then once you've got your mojo, once you've got the, once you're on your path and you've got your routine, then come off it, okay? Come onto just the world of common sense, okay, and follow these basic guidelines. I am a normal person. I am a personal trainer, and I do quite enjoy fitness now that I do it for a job, and I loved it before, but that wasn't the way it always has been. I hated the stuff to begin with, bloody awful, and I felt sick, and I dragged myself to go to classes and to the gym. And after I started seeing results and after I started feeling so much better, then I started enjoying it. But this one isn't about fitness. So similarly with food for me is a constant battle. I love food. I'm a big foodie. Anyone who knows me will tell you that I bloody think about food all the time, and it is my life. So you have to enjoy what you're eating, and you have to see this as a long process. Your body needs carbohydrates, fats and proteins. These are called macronutrients, okay? You hear them a lot in the fitness industry. People count their macros, it all becomes very obsessive. So macros. I don't want you to be obsessive about this, I want you to just approach this healthily, okay? So proteins, carbohydrates, fats, you need them in equal measure, okay? And these are the things that power your body, okay? Carbohydrates, fats and proteins all work in very different ways. Your fats give you energy, your fats absorb all the vital nutrients in your body and are essential, okay? your carbohydrates are your main source of energy. Your carbohydrates provide the insulin release that causes your blood sugar to either increase, to dip, and to be erratic or whatever. So you have to watch the sort of carbohydrates you eat, but you need carbohydrates. Your brain functions on carbohydrates. Proteins repair and build muscle, okay, and repair and build every cell in your body. You need protein, okay? Eating protein will not make you bulky, okay? That's not going to happen. You need to eat vast quantities, okay? Vast quantity. Your fats come from cheeses, from dairy alternatives, from meat, from a lot of proteins as well, from eggs. Fats are in an awful lot of food. So what you want to do is have good fats, okay? Your avocados, your eggs, your cheeses, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Fat, of course, is in the naughty things as well that we love to eat. Your chocolates, your cakes, your, you know, all that naughty stuff. But you want to stay away from bad fats, okay? Google it. Google bad fat, Google good fat, okay? It's all there. You can use the interweb. It's great. So we need fats. Carbohydrates. Again, good and bad carbohydrates. Bad carbohydrates are refined. So anything that is white, basically. So white bread, white pasta, white rice, anything that's been processed, you know, that's had all the goodness taken out of it. Sugars, again, you know, anything basically that is that's junk food, that's processed, okay? These are your bad carbs, okay? Your good carbs are vegetables. Yes, vegetables are carbs. Fruits are carbohydrates. And then you've got good carbs: quinoa, sweet potato, whole wheat bread, rye bread. You shouldn't not be eating bread. You know, that is a total lie. You just can't eat the white crappy stuff. Or you should eat, you know, you can have it every now and again, but it's got to be a treat. Then we have, you know, lentils, that sort of stuff. Then you've got your proteins. Protein you've got in your meat, in your chicken, in your beef, your lamb. Again, keep it clean, not processed. You know, we don't want to eat sausages until the cows come home. Cows? Sheeps, not sheep. What sausages? Pork, piggies. Okay, so that took a really long time. So your proteins are found in meat, okay? Proteins are also found in eggs, in ancient grains, quinoa, that sort of stuff. Again, Google it, protein, just Google. You can have protein supplements, of course, if you're working out, because you need to rebuild and repair your muscle a little bit quicker. But whey protein, don't buy, you know, so much crap. Whey protein, WHEY. So those are your macros. You need these macros at every meal, okay? And base your thinking, okay? Change your thinking, because this is long term. You want to have something that benefits your body every time you eat or drink something, okay? So every time you're eating something, think, how is this benefiting my body? Of course, every now and again, you're allowed to have, as God, I do, you know, have a little something that doesn't particularly benefit your body. That's going to benefit your mood and make you feel schmazeballs, but don't have it all the time. But we're going to come back to this. So that is your number one rule, is how is this going to benefit my body, okay? The next bit is about blood sugar. Again, not a dietitian, but this is how your body basically works. When you eat carbohydrates, and you're eating the right sort of carbohydrates, your blood sugar is at a nice kind of steady rate all the time. That's how we want to keep it, okay? When you eat sugar and carbs that are bad, because carbohydrates are sugars, when you eat something that is gonna cause this spike in your insulin, you're gonna get your spike, you're gonna get all, you know, sugar rush happy, then you're gonna plummet, okay? So this is why these things aren't a good idea, because they literally trick your body into hunger. And insulin, too much insulin, which is what causes diabetes, causes your blood sugar to be erratic, and in doing so, your insulin rates are all over the place, and you go into fat storage mode. So get your head around that little bombshell, okay? So you want to keep your blood sugar steady all the time. To do this, when you eat your carbohydrates, make sure that they are low GI, low glycemic index. That means it doesn't play havoc with your blood sugar. So you keep it steady. Again, sweet potatoes, whole grain pastas, whole grain breads, these sort of things don't cause too much craziness within your blood sugar, okay? So again, Google low GI foods and replace the rubbish and the white breads, the white pastas, your white rices, anything that you kind of consider your naughty carbs, replace with those, okay? And a lot of the time you don't actually need carbs, traditional carbs, with your meal. Have chicken or a lovely piece of fish, season it really well and have loads of veggies with it, and you should be full on that. You don't need to overeat to feel full, okay? You don't need to have your carbs, it's just getting your head around the new way. These are my non-negotiables for healthy weight loss and how to get around never needing to diet again, okay? So these are things that I do myself, okay? And I'm going to share my wisdom, and I don't have a lot of wisdom, but I do know a little bit about the health and fitness, so I'm going to share this with you. So these are the non-negotiables. Water. You have to drink water. You actually don't need to drink anything else, okay? Your body loves water. It flushes out your toxins, it makes your skin beautiful, it makes you full, it's fabulous, okay? Keeps you hydrated. You need to drink at least 2 to 5 litres a day. 5 only if you're doing a lot of activity, if you're sweating a lot, okay, because you need to replace it. This is your number 1, okay? Your number 2, okay, so number 2, 3 meals per day, 3 meals. You can even have 4 to 5 meals a day, as long as they're small and they're balanced, okay? But 3 main meals a day. Cut out for breakfast your sugary cereals and your toast. It spikes your insulin, you spikes your blood sugar, you're going all over the place, you're hungry 2 hours later. Smoothies, I love a smoothie, can't speak highly enough of a smoothie. Have a veggie base because it keeps you fuller, okay? Have protein, Greek yogurt, skyr and Icelandic yogurt, bloody love it. Have that in next. Almond milk, coconut water, whatever it is as your main moisture, I hate the word moisture. And then frozen banana, or berries, or a handful of fruit, okay? And then whiz it all up in a blender and it's delicious. Frozen banana is my top tip. You can even whack a bit of peanut butter in there. If you're doing exercise that day, then have your protein, a little bit of whey protein in there. The possibilities are endless and they are really lovely and filling. Breakfast you want to have, if you don't want to do your smoothies or you want to mix it up, you can do eggs. Eggs are phenomenal, love eggs. Homemade beans, love homemade beans. Basically mixed tin of beans from supermarket, chopped tomatoes, bit of garlic, bit of, anything you want to put in there, celery, carrots, whatever, mix it all up on the hob, warm it, oh yummy, add it with beans. Add it with eggs, add it with avo, beautiful. Scrambled eggs, poached eggs, fried eggs in a little bit of non-horrible too fatty fat, okay? Bob's your uncle, okay? Other than that, where do we go from here? With porridge, beautiful. Oats are phenomenal. Oats are really good for you. So lunch, again, you want to just keep it, lunch and dinner, use your brain, okay? I'm not ever going to patronise you guys because we know this. We know what's good for us, we know what's bad for us. Your protein and your carbs, your veggies and your fats, okay? All 3 of those. Chicken and veg, fish and veg, chilies, chili con carne, love it, with a bit of turkey mince, or you want to keep your proteins lean. Lean turkey mince, lean beef mince, chicken, turkey, fish, all of those sort of stuff. Your processed meats you want to leave well alone, okay? Sausages, bacon, all of that stuff, have every now and again as a treat, don't have it every day, okay? So with your dinners and your lunches, be sensible, be adventurous. You can be so adventurous. There are so many delicious things out there to eat. You just have to, replace the crap with the good stuff, okay? It's not tricksy. Next non-negotiable, keep it clean. No processed. No processed sandwiches, I'm hungry, I need to eat the sandwich from the shop. You don't know what's in it, it's rubbish, okay? Make everything yourself. You need to be the king of preparation, which is my next point, but I will keep this on the clean bit. Anything, jars of sauces, what's in it? I don't know, we haven't made it. You look on the back, it's sugar, you know, all sorts of rubbish. We don't know how much is in it. It's to be left well alone, okay? Anything that is generally convenient, okay? There are a few exceptions to the rule. There are lovely little packets of nuts, lovely companies that do little on-the-go kind of bars and what have you that are actually natural. So again, it's just about looking at the ingredients, okay? So yeah, keep it clean, make it yourself, okay? As a general rule, to avoid all confusion, do it DIY, do it yourself, okay? Of course, you know, when we are every now and again in a total bloody absolute mad rush and you've run out of your prep stuff, you can have it, but just don't have it all the time, okay? You've got to be consistent, you've got to be good more than you're naughty. Preparation is everything, my friends. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, okay? Make double batches of everything. When I'm cooking up a storm, for dinner or for lunch, you make double, 3 times, 4 times the amount. Put it in the fridge so that you've got something to snack on, you've got something to eat. I'm in and out of the house all day long because I go and see clients, I come back. If you're working away, you need to make sure you've got, you know, working in an office, take it to work with you. So you've got something just to whiz up in the microwave, or you've got something to just nibble at your desk, okay? You work late, come home, make sure it's in the fridge already made for you, okay? I don't expect you to spend a whole day doing prep because it's boring and we've got more stuff to do than that with our lives. But just make sure that your fridge is well stocked with loads of veggies, loads of good protein, loads of healthy fats, loads of delicious cheeses. Yeah, you can eat cheese, okay? But just not 20 cheeses and crackers, okay? It's not Christmas, okay? So, that's prep. The second to last one, I can't even remember how many we've done now, but don't deprive yourself, okay? This is not a diet. This is your life now, forever. You want to look good and you want to feel good. This is how your approach has to be, okay? If you're going to think, oh, I'm on a diet and I can't have this and this is going over my daily sins, you know, you're going to be depressed. It's going to be short term. This is your life. If you want a wine, wait until the weekend to have a wine. If you want a chocolate bar, wait until the weekend, or if you work at the weekend, have it on a Monday. You know, we're not doing cheat meals or any of this, but just don't have it all the time. We know the sort of stuff that is bad for us. I know the sort of stuff that's bad for me. Chocolates, crisps, you know, chocolate and biscuits for me are my kryptonite. You know, of course I want to eat them every day because the world has made us, you know, oh, look at this delicious, oh, look at this, oh, it's so good. You know, oh my God, I want to eat it. Of course you do. That's them. They're, you know, the companies, they want you to feel like that, okay? I know that if I ate chocolate every day and I ate biscuits every day, I'd be fat. Yeah, it's not rocket science. You just need to not eat it all the time. Okay, and that's the tough bit. That's why this is going to be difficult, but you're gonna feel so accomplished knowing that you can do it and you don't need to eat the rubbish all the time. Okay? I love the days now that I don't, you know, I try and do Monday to Friday, no naughtiness or limited naughtiness, and I feel so good on those days knowing that I haven't succumbed to, you know, oh, I want that muffin and oh, I want that chocolate bar and oh, I want that, because, you know, as much as I do, I'm just going to feel rubbish that I've eaten it because I'm going to know that it's just empty, it's not nourishing me, okay? So don't deprive yourself. Every now and again, have it, for the love of God. I'm not going to never have a bourbon biscuit again, they're my bloody faves. Just have it, I'm going to have 4 or 5 on a Saturday, really bloody enjoy them, and, you know, yeah, I'm going to have a burger as well on a Saturday because I want to. And, you know, if I've been really good at the weekend, I've been busy and I've been making healthy stuff and I've had a really good few days, and then midweek I fancy a bar of chocolate or a scone, then I'm going to have it. You know, if booze is your thing, don't drink every day. It's a no-brainer. Drink every 4 days. Have 2 glasses of wine. You know, use your brain, okay? So, the last point is exercise, okay? This is the thing that kills me with diets, the conventional diets, is that they don't encourage exercise. It is madness, okay? You need to exercise and you need to look after your food. Both of those in separation, if you just were emaciated and never ate anything, your muscles are going to waste, okay? You're going to be scrawny and not look healthy. And equally, if you just exercise and you're still going home and having, you know, all the junk food and eating everything because you've exercised, that ain't going to work either. The two need to work together. Exercise 3 to 5 times a week, and then you'll be there. Okay, so that's that. So I hope this has been useful. I hope I haven't got too ranty. I just really don't like diets, and as a fellow human being and as a fitness professional, it is hard. You know, when you're a foodie, when you love food as much as, you know, we do, it's a toughie. You know, of course you want to eat all this. The world doesn't help in that every huge corporate plants all this advertising at you and, oh, you know, God, Audrey Hepburn eating some delicious chocolate in Italy, you know, and you think, you know, not that was specific or in my head, but you know, these people want you to be addicted to it all, okay? And you just have to take responsibility for yourself. Realise, yeah, it's going to be difficult because nothing easy, you know, nothing is easy when it comes to this. You know, you've got to put in the work, but you will feel amazing once you've done it. And it will become your lifestyle. You know, you hear that term all the time, but it is a lifestyle. You know, you have to want to feed yourself goodness. You know, it's not about, I hear, eat less, move, you know, eat less and move more. Great mantra, but actually move more 100%, but eat less rubbish, yeah, but eat more. You know, you don't have to deprive yourself. You don't have to be hungry. You just have to feed yourself the goodness that your body wants. Treat yourself with some respect and love and give your body what it needs. You know, don't give it just constant booze and sugar and, you know, bad fats. And, you know, if it's like those shows you see when it's all like broken down, you know, it's just gunk. So, you know, as much as the gunk can be delicious sometimes, you know, treat yourself well and love yourself, and it will all fall into place, I promise. Okay, cool. See you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.